All right. Start off by saying all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of GMS for teaching nothing but the understand truth. A shalom to you, very beautiful Akim that's believing in the truth, pushing the truth throughout the four winds, using your body as a living sacrifice. Say shalom to you, beautiful Akim. And shalom to you, very few Aqua that listen and learn. Very few that listen and learn in silence, as the scripture says so. It's your brother Amon from out of the GMS Lake City camp. Lord willing, coming back with an edifying video. But I titled this one, man, the Lord is going to get back all you, every last one of you women that came up against him. And for the, hey, if the shoe fit, we talking to you. If the shoe don't fit, we're not. It's not talking to you. You know, dealing with you women. That's well, I ain't gonna say well, yeah, women, because women stands for servant. So we're not talking to you women that's you listening, and you have a man of the Lord, and you doing the best that you can, and you really truly trying. This ain't talking about you, but for you other ones, you 2/3 women that mock and scoff, that lie and, you know, deceive and manipulate and try to set up. Hey, yeah, the shoe fit. We talking to you. So let me get this, man. I'm gonna start off with this. Let me start off with this first. This is 1 Timothy 5:6. It says, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." So it says, she that lives in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna read the AI overview of this. It says, she that lives in, this is the AI overview. It says, she that lives in pleasure is dead is a phrase from the Bible, specifically 1 Timothy 5:6, which describe a spiritual state. See, a spiritual state of self-indulgence, where a person is spiritually dead even while still alive physically. And that's a lot of you women. You're dead while physically being alive living. And the whole purpose and the whole moral of this video, I'm gonna give a testimony, man. You know, Lord willing, it's edifying to the sheep. Lord willing, it's edifying to the body. So anyway, Jake, you know, for those that's been following my channel for how long, Jake got seeds. So I have two daughters, right, from this one individual. And you know, we understand Eve gonna go off, man. Eve, that's just what they do. They go off. You got a woman, you know, Paul told us, if you got a woman, you're gonna suffer in the flesh, man. Roughly paraphrasing. You're gonna catch hell in the flesh, man. It's natural. But to catch hell, right, at the same time in the flesh, and for a lot of you women to think that you're not gonna be judged because of the decisions that you're making, hey, you're crazy, man. You not understand who we serve? Do you not understand who you're talking to? And we understand a lot of you don't, because the Lord don't give you the eyesight. The Lord don't give you the eyes to see. But anyway, so this one individual, which was my demon, right? You know, we didn't see the eye to eye, so Jake put her away. And when I put her away, pretty much when I put her away, you know, Eve, the same thing she was doing with me, she was doing the same thing after me, as far as my decision on putting her away. So fast forward to now, you know, try to get everything back on track. You know what I'm saying? You forgive them, because they don't know what they don't know what they do, man. You know, so try to get things back on track, and you know, was looking into some things as far as on this end and trying to better our situation, because at the end of the day, we see the signs, man. You see what's going on, and it's possible, because at the end of the day, it's possible to be by yourself and the Lord deal with you and you're able to take care of everything. But you know, I speak as a man. At the same time, it's better if two come together. You get what I'm saying? You got a job, this person got a job, we come together, we're taking care of the household, we're taking care of responsibility, right? So this individual had a job, right? Just like I had a job. And, you know, Lord, you know, bless her with a job to work, to get back on her feet, you know, and she been working. So in talking on her coming back, you know, just trying to get things caught back up, you know, focus on, you know, our daughters together, because we have daughters that we share together and everything, and trying to get everything back on track. Looked at some houses, you know, met the other rib, it was talking, they get along pretty good. And next thing you know, Eve did the dumbest thing ever. And remember, this video is just a testimony for you sisters out there, man. Don't play with Yahweh Shem Shai. No matter what you do, listen, do not play with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Next thing you know, Eve went and got her own place and put money down on her, getting her own place. And next thing you know, the Lord, just like that, took the job from her. Took the job from her. Now, one might say, well, what's wrong? Like, why would the Lord take the job? Or there's nothing wrong in that situation. Yes, it is. You women have the mindset of thinking that you are sent to be over here to be on your own. And you think that the Lord is with you being by yourself. And, you know, you think that the Lord is dealing with you because you got your jobs, in your mind and in your heart, you truly double down on thinking that you can't be touched, that the Lord is dealing with you because you got a job, you got a house, you got some savings. That don't mean the Lord is dealing with you. The Lord is just saving you for a sword. You know, the Lord is just saving you for a sword. And I'm gonna get this. Read this again, man. 1 Timothy 5:6. It says, "But she that liveth is in pleasure is dead while she liveth." A lot of you women don't understand, man. You are dead while you living, because what is the whole purpose? A lot of you women like to throw up you a Proverbs 31. Well, when you go into the whole estate of Proverbs 31, towards the end of that chapter, it's talking about the woman that she knows that she has a husband, and she's taking care of her husband and her children, and those that know her and seen her and dealt with her know that she's about her husband and her children, man. You know? Hey, Shadawan to all the Akim on the comment board. Shadawan, Habashem Shabarakatah. Right, brother Shemaiah threw it up here. Micah 7:9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. And yeah, the Lord is doing that. Hey, the Lord is doing that. This is why I tell beautiful brothers all the time, man, don't search for nothing. You ain't got to search for nothing. The Lord wants you to know it. The Lord going to bring it to you every time. We ain't got to do nothing extra. The Lord going to bring it to you every time. You have those feelings of your rib cheating or doing something behind your back, talking behind your back. Listen, just focus on your heart by Shem Shai. Everything else is going to follow. When that person, if the Lord kills them or the Lord moves them or moves you, the Lord will reveal it later why. There's always a reason why. And a lot of times, you know, it's not good to know what's that reason why in the midst of you're trying to serve and you're battling with your own affliction being on this end. Sometimes hearing the answer or seeing the answer right then and there, you don't know what that can do to you. That can shake your faith. It says, verse 10, Micah 7:10, same brother, it says, "Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now now shall she be trodden, right, and trodden down in the streets. Hey, and a lot of you women, you don't realize, man, you're gonna be trodden down in the streets because you didn't trust in what Yahweh Shem Shai has written for you, your role. Women don't understand, man. You have a beautiful role. You have a very beautiful role if you would just follow it. If you would just get in order and follow it, man. You have a very beautiful role. But a lot of you women, you will throw it away because just the mindset, just the idea to even be up under a man, it grosses you out. You would rather die. These are the times that we in. You would rather die than come up under a man. When the scriptures say, there's no scriptures outside of is it 1 Timothy that it says she should be saved for childbearing. That's the only time you see it says she gonna be saved. You don't see nothing in the scripture that say this woman gonna be saved by herself because she kept my commandments. You don't see that. It says that she shall be saved in childbearing, which means you need a man because you only being saved to be beamed up in the chariot to bring back 2/3 that's going to die on this end. Isaiah 32:2. It says, and a man shall be as in hiding place from the wind, and a convert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Right. And man, the Lord is dealing with men, man. The Lord is only dealing with men. And the brother put it up there, Proverbs 8:4, and to you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. Right. The Lord is only dealing with men. Period, man. Matter of fact, because in the Apocrypha, it says we die because of the woman, man, on this end. We die because of y'all. So meanwhile, y'all harp on we need to listen to y'all, we need to do what y'all say. You're not nothing to listen to. If anything, you're the weaker vessel, and you need to understand by you being a weaker vessel, it's best for you to just shush, man. Just shush. Just shush, man. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna try to just, Lord will, I'm gonna try not to say no rude words, man. Just in case. It's best for you to just hush, man. There's beauty in a woman that's silent, man. Even Yahweh Shem Shai tell you that in the Apocrypha, in Ecclesiasticus 26. A silent wife. It's a beauty in being silent, being humble, clinging to your Lord, man. There's beauty in it. But you women, you throw it away every time, man. And I'm telling you, you don't realize the Lord, everything that you do against your Lord, your husband, your Lord, you didn't do that against him, man. You did it against Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And this is why, going back to the Lord got heat for 2/3, man. I want to get this, man. I want to bring this part out. Since the brother posted that, I want to get this. Because you women need to understand, man. I'm going to get this time. Every time a woman stood up and said something, the Lord judge them on spot, man. Because the Lord is not dealing with you women, period. The only way the Lord deals with a hopeful elect woman is through her Lord, which is her husband, man. That's the only time. You want to know why you got that job? Because your husband. Matter of fact, we'll take it further than that. Even 2/3 men. You want to know why a lot of you women got those jobs? Because at the end of the day, your 2/3 husband, even though he doesn't know it, but at the end of the day, he's a God. He's gonna be set up in the kingdom. He's still your Lord, no matter how you feel. No matter, if he working at McDonald's, if he's a chef, if he's a janitor, you know, this is why the importance of reading. It tells you in the additions to Esther, when the king set up a decree, it said when he set up a decree that the women had to be obedient to their husband, no matter how great or small, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So it doesn't matter what his job and his position is. The whole moral of the story is: are you going to be able to listen? The Lord put you women here to listen, to be obedient to your husband. That goes back to Genesis 3:16. You need to be ruled over, but you don't want to be ruled over. You don't want to listen. So I want to get this, man. Let me get this. This is why the majority of two-thirds number is women. There's more women on the earth than it is men. Majority of the two-third number is women. This is why a lot of you women, can't stress it enough, man. A lot of you women about to be put to death. I'm gonna get this thing that happened to Miriam. This is Numbers 12, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, and Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses. Now remember, listen to what it says. It says Miriam and Aaron spoke against Moses. It says, because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman, and they said, have Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses? Have he not spoken also by us? Because that's the woman attitude. That's going back to Genesis. Eve. Why the Lord only dealing with him? Why he can't deal with me? No, the Lord dealing with me too. I have dreams. I have visions. I got woman intuition. I'm the one that gave him that idea. I'm that I demon, man. And we telling you, going back to what I said, that I demon is about to put you to death, man. That I demon is going to put you to death. It says, now, verse 3, now, I'll read verse 2. And it says, and they said, have Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses? Have he not spoken also by us? And Yahweh heard it. So Yahweh heard it. It says, now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And you know what's crazy? Because way before this, right, you would think Miriam known because what she's already been shown prior to before leading up to this. And this is what makes us men of the Lord be so pissed off at the women that say that they be around us. Are you with us? You do the Day of Atonement. You do the day of the tabernacle, right? You do the Passover. I mean, the Passover. You cover your head while we praying. You fixing food. It's like there's a season when you win and you down for it, and then next thing you know, it's like oh fuck it, the shit hit the fan. You just But you already did work prior to, but now all of a sudden, that's why. Listen, Lord gonna get you women, man. Lord got heat for you women. It says and Yahweh spoke suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and unto Miriam, come out ye there. It says, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out, and Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam. And they both came forward. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. Right. And that's another thing. Is like you think about the things that Moses did, man. Standing on faith, telling the damn Hamites, which are the so-called Africans, right, at the time, that hey, these people, these are the Lord's people. These are my people. These are Yahweh Shah people. You know? The things that he had to deal with, the frustration, the headaches, the conversations that was had about, hey, they wanted to kill him. They wanted to kill, hey, if he go talk to anyone else, they gonna go in and kill them, the children of Israel. The things that man had to go through, man. Now, bring that into today's time. The thing that your husband, your Lord got to go through. This man got to go to a plantation. He got to deal with the so-called white man. He got to be Clark Kent. Then at the end of the day, then to be told that his hours is getting cut. Then on top of that, he's got to live among all these wicked vibrations. Enemies trying to attack left and right. The man is living in a society where the world is set up not for him, but for you women and Esau and the other heathen nations. And to be told that he's not going to ever be good for nothing. These are the things that brothers have to battle with, man. Because in Esau society, the man is shit. Period. Everything else is good. Everything else is hey, when it comes to the man is shit. Then that man's got to go work on the plantation, work these 9 to 5s, trying his hardest to stay in the spirit, repenting every day, working hard to make income to where he can take care of himself and take care of you. And don't let it be a man that's taking care of you and sees that's not his. That's even worse. A man that's taking care of you and sees that's not his, and you're gonna give this man hell? You're gonna give this man hell? But you seen by being connected to him, the Lord was dealing with him and setting up the foundation of the household. You didn't have a job until, or things wasn't better, or demons stopped jumping on you at night when you was asleep because you got attached to this man. But the minute you left the man, you had all this stuff start happening back to you because the Lord was never dealing with you women from the get-go, man. We are in this predicament, this situation because of you women. Period. Period, man. Because the man got weak. Adam got weak. Weak for some damn women, for some box. Because really, truthfully, it would have been best if Adam would have just snitched and told on Eve, and the Lord put her to death, man. Would have been better. That's why we be telling you women, man, you don't even understand what you're a part of, man. And everything is written, is already set up, so we know that it had to happen, but at the same time, going back into it, you women don't know what you're a part of. You really don't, man. You don't understand. Numbers chapter 12 and verse 5. And Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, hear my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark. Speeches and the similitudes of Yahweh shall he behold. Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? See, and that's what we try. You women don't understand. You're not afraid to speak against the man that you with. Every time you speak up against this man, you don't see the hell that the Lord put on your tab, man. You don't see what the Lord do to you. Let me get this, man. Ecclesiasticus 3 and 9. For the blessing of the Father, right? Beautiful. I was thinking of it. That's the spirit. It says, Ecclesiasticus 3 and 9. For the blessing of the Father establish the house. It says the blessing of the Father. If the Lord was dealing with your woman, the Lord would have added you in there. It would have said the blessing of the Father and the mother. It says the blessing of the Father, not the mother. The blessing of the Father. You want to know why you got the job? The Father. You want to know why things going balancing your life? The Father. You want to know why you got those children? Because of the Father. Because the Father. It's because that man. It's not you women. It's because the man. Period, man. You can't get around it. You women you hate righteousness. And that's just what it is. You hate righteousness, man. You hate righteousness. It says, Ecclesiasticus, the book of Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach 3 and 9. For the blessing of the Father established the house of children. But the curse, here you go. It says, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundation. See? The curse of the mother, man. You women, you hear the scriptures, y'all hear these scriptures, and you know what you think? Stars that have money and stuff like that. And did how you fuck it up with a man that's a multi-millionaire? Why you ain't be quiet against a man like that? Which shows you us men on this end, there's nothing that we can do to please them. We have no say so, no control over them, because it goes back to it. The Lord put the curse on them that was he put the curse, he put pretty much our curse on them, which is it says in the scripture that a man's glory is his woman. So, but remember, Yahweh Shai ain't got his glory. Yahweh Shai ain't got his glory. Does all knees bow? No. So Lord took that and put it on our women. And when we speak and we be trying to do this, do that, they be just catching attitudes, being a demon. They be on demon time. So it's a balance. And see, it's beautiful to be able to even talk about it, understand it. Because most of us, you hear it and you know it, and it's like, but you still get fed up. And don't get me wrong, you have a right to be mad because it is aggravating. You're thinking that you're with someone and you think that they're understanding, but in all actuality, they're not understanding. They're full of shit. And a lot of you women, you're full of shit, man. And the Lord gonna get you. Period. The Lord's gonna get you. Let's finish this up right quick, and then I get the other precepts. That's all clear. It says, verse 9, Numbers 12 and 9. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle. And behold, Miriam became leprous. And what is leprous? It tells you, it says, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. Now remember, it says in the first precept, it said Miriam and Aaron came against Moses. So why didn't the Lord judge Aaron? There's a pause there because the Lord judged who? He judged Miriam. Because a woman don't have a right to be opening up her mouth, period, saying the Lord dealing with me, the Lord dealing like she can assert authority. No. Hush. There's beauty in being quiet, man. There's nothing wrong with, listen, a silent woman, a woman few words, a woman that's understanding, who's meek and humble and know how to in a rough situation, even still know how to be meekness. Man, that's beauty. Do you not understand that that makes you that makes you stand out more, man. It makes you look even better than these women that we see. Like, if you can be, put it this way, you can be a five, but this 10-piece, she bad as fuck, but she got a nasty attitude. You being a 5, you being meekness and humble and quiet and sweet and serving your Lord. Do you not understand? You come out of that 5, you go straight to the 20. You done surpassed the 10, you at the 20 scale. Because there's beauty in it. There's beauty in submission. There's beauty in serving. There's beauty in obedience. And that's what the moral of the story, man, is just obedience. It's obedience. Why? You women don't want to be obedience to the what Yahweh Shah set up. You hate men. You hate men. This is the time that we're in. Not Ecclesiastes, Proverbs 14 and 1. It says, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish pluck it down with her own hands. I mean, with her hands. Salaki, with her hands. You women pluck down your own houses with your own hands, man. You fuck it up every time. I don't know. I'm not saying men and the Lord are perfect, because we're not perfect, man. Because, you know, brothers can testify. You know, when you start getting them heated, the battles with your woman, next thing she want to throw it, you act like you just perfect. You don't do no wrong. You just Mr. Perfect. Ain't no one said nothing about being perfect. Stop trying to use an escape of what you did to get around the situation. No, just admit to your wrong. And that's all we brothers be. Hey, man, that's all men and Lord be on that type of time, man. Don't come with no folly, man. Don't come with that bullshit. Because we ain't going to hear it. We're not going to stand on it. We understand now. Guess what? We're not chasing after you. You leave, you walk out, we're not calling. For what? We don't need you. You need us. We don't need you. Do you not understand a so-called black men can go be with a white woman, so-called white woman, and bring back a Hebrew Israelite baby? You still can't hear me? All right, bet. Yeah. Do you not understand that Jake can go put his seed in a Chinese woman, right? A so-called Chinese woman, and still bring back a Hebrew Israelite baby, man. We don't need you women, man. We don't need you women. We don't. So to every last one of you 2/3 so-called blacks, Native Americans, Hispanics, Latinos, Jamaicans, Haitians, women that done came up against your man of the Lord, you've been sitting up under this man this whole time. This man is trying his hardest. You done seen this man at his lows. You done seen this man at his highs. You done seen this man being sick. You done seen this man crying. You was there for funerals. You was there during the Day of Atonement. You was there during the Passover, and you left because it was too uncomfortable, because it didn't seem that it benefit you. You took your hand, for you women, you took your hand off the plow. That's what's taking your hands off the plow for you women on this end. And you went back to the world to go put yourself with a 2/3 Jake, a knuck if you buck, get buck with me Jake, a thug, or even okay, you might not got him. You got a Jake that's got a so-called good job. He wears a suit and a tie. You threw away your ticket of salvation for that? When the scriptures tell you, when you come to this thing, man, when you rehearsing for you women is staying submissive to your husband no matter what. Don't leave him no matter what. If you leave, as scriptures say, let you leave, but it says you're supposed to reconcile back. So, okay, I left. Let me examine myself. I was doing too much of this when I was with him. I was talking too much. You know what? It really wasn't that bad. All he was asking was for this and that. I'm going back home. I'm going home. I'm going back to him. I'm going back home. Because they ain't been right ever since. That's the spirit that you're supposed to be in, man. That's the way. That's how you supposed to step to your man of the Lord. Like, babe, I ain't leaving you no matter what. I ain't leaving you no matter what. It ain't nothing out there. Especially in the times that we're in now. It's like, and you seeing everybody is in the spirit of there for themselves. That's why the body is so important, man. This is why we do videos, man. This is why the body is so important, because we're not in that spirit of everybody for themselves, man. We do these videos to look out for Akim and you very few Aqua and the children, man. Akim is brothers for those that don't know. Aqua is sisters. We do these because we're not in the spirit of we here by ourselves, man. We're here all going through it, man. But Jake's out there, they got that spirit. I figure it out. I figure it out. I'm good. I'm gonna figure it out over here. Okay. And we telling you, the Lord's not with you. The Lord's not with you. Just because you got a place, the Lord is not with you. Just because you get a job, the Lord is not with you. Because what did the Lord tell you to do? Period. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get it, man. This is Titus chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It says, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, and patience. The aged woman," here you go, "the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands." See, to love their husbands, to love their children. You women don't teach on this end to love your husbands. Because right here in this verse, it says, before it got to the children, it says, The husband. You don't reconcile everything back to the man. Just the man being a man alone. Oh my God. Oh, that's gross. Ew. No. What? No. These 2/3 Eves, man, they hate Yahweh Shem Shai, period, man. They hate Yahweh Shem Shai, period, man. I'm gonna go back to this. Titus chapter 2, verse 4 says that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And even then, on this end, these women don't love their children, man. These motherfucking women sacrificing rent, child support checks on some Chris Brown tickets. Knowing damn well your child need food and clothes, or the light bill need to be paid, or daycare need to be paid for that week. They don't care about their children, man. They care about them damn self. And now that the man is waking up and caught a hold of their bullshit, oh, they pissed off, just like the so-called white man is. They pissed off. Because now they realize, guess what? It's never been about you, and never will. You either gonna come correct, or you ain't coming at all, man. Or let me not say not at all. You either gonna come correct, or you ain't coming on this go around, man. You gonna come back in the kingdom, and you're gonna be in that repentant spirit, like, damn, I don't know why I didn't just listen. Yeah, you should have just listened. Like the brother posted up. Let's get it again. Micah 7:10, man. It says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down. And you think when this man, listen, when you got FEMA troops, National Guard, your next door neighbor, they are. There we go. We're back up. People love to call you, man, when you're doing the work. But anyway, when you got FEMA troops, your next door neighbors, and them out here hunting you down, guess what? Hey, we're not helping you, man. We're not going to save you. We ain't going to get involved. We ain't going to get in the middle of it. We're not going to help you, man. You're going to be on your own. You're going to be on your own, man. Because we told you. We warned you. This was never a game. These was never jokes. We warned you. We warned you, man. We're not helping you. It says, Titus chapter 2, verse 5, it says, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home. You women don't even want to stay home, man. Your ass always want to go out and party. You always want to go out and party. You want to go hang out. You want to go do girls trips, man. You want to get feedback from women. You want to set up social media pages, TikToks pages, and post videos to get an audience to believe in the stupid shit that you're doing. Meanwhile, when the camera go off, no one knows how you truly living behind that camera, man. The Lord gonna get you, man. These ain't jokes, man. We not playing with you. Because these ain't our words. These words is of the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. The one who you English call God and Jesus Christ. Yahweh. I'm not Yahweh, Yahweh. All these false idol names, man. We're talking about the one and only, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shem Shai gonna get you, man. It says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husband. The Lord ain't with you, women. It says to be obedient to your own husband. You don't see no verses in talking about you being obedient to yourselves, you pleasing yourselves. It says obedient to your husband, man. It's everything is set up. 1 Corinthians 11:3. The Lord is not dealing with independent women, period. The Lord is not with you because you got an apartment or you got your own house. You got a business. That don't mean the Lord's dealing with you. Because what did the Lord tell you to do? You need to submit to your first love. It says that the word of God be not blasphemed. Right. And that's what a lot of you women don't understand. You make this word blaspheme by your decision making, man. And how you move in Babylon. Now let me get that, because since I said it, now let that be my last, because I gotta go get my seeds, man. I'm gonna get that right quick. I believe it's in just to show you, this is the whole reason why you here, man. Let me get this. 1 Timothy 5. Hey, this is 1 Timothy chapter 5. I'm gonna start at verse 2. It says, the elder woman as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity. It says, honor widows that are widows indeed, but if any widow have children or nephews, let them learn first to show piety at home. That's how you pronounce that word. And it says, and to require their parents, for that is good and acceptable for God. Now she that is a widow indeed and desolate trust in God and continue in supplication and prayers night and day. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And these things give in charge that they may be blameless. But if any provide, hold on, I want to get the point. Let not the widow be taken into the moment of inclusion. No, not right. Hold on, I'm looking for the verse. I'm gonna find it right now. Hold on. Let me get this. I get this when I close it down. I gotta get my children. Right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, okay. This is 1 Timothy 5. And I'm gonna start at verse 10. 1 Timothy 5 and verse 10. It says, well reported of for good works, if she have brought up children, right? See, because a lot of you women don't want to bring up your children. You don't want nothing even to do with your children. You want to go have fun and do what you want to do when you want to do it. It says, if she have lodged strangers, if she have washed the saints' feet, see, the believers' feet, right? If she have relieved the afflicted, see, it's all about relieving the afflicted. Are you relieving the afflicted of your husband? Are you being a pillar of rest to him? It says, if she have diligent follow every good work, but the younger widows refuse. And a lot of you older women, you act like these fucking younger women, man. You act like these teenagers. That's why, hey, a lot of you women are just children, man. You're children. It says, but the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against a Mashiach, they will marry. It says, having damnation because they have cast off their first faith. What is the woman's first faith? Being submissive to her Lord, which is her husband, man. That's your woman's first faith, man. Just like a man's first love is, what is that? Revelations 2 and 4? I get it. Just like a man's first love. Because the Lord set up everything beautiful. Revelations 2 and 4. Look at this. Y'all bear on me. KJV version. Revelations 2 and 4. This is KJV version, man. It says, come on. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee because thou hast left thy first love. And what is a man's first love? Serving the Lord, man. So are we wrong because we want to serve the Lord? Because how we go hard for Yahweh Shem Shah? Are we wrong? No. So are you women wrong when you want to be obedient and serve your Lord, which is your husband? No. Just do what you set up to do, but you don't want to do it. So that's why we telling you, man. Micah 7:10 is about to come to a lot of us brothers. Are gonna see it in a major way. Very here soon, man. So, hey, a lot of you women about to get judged. You're gonna get put to death, man. You're gonna regret leaving. You're gonna regret talking shit. You're gonna regret it. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. It's your brother Ahmad from the GMS Lake City Camp. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. Tell them, hey, shout out.